So I was taking some time off the internet today and enjoying myself with my family when I saw this pop up on my Twitter feed. And yeah, I kind of wanted to share my thoughts and read the article to you guys because this is just pretty fucking ridiculous. Twitter refused to remove child porn because it, quote, didn't violate policies. Okay, so I think it was like in October, Twitter came out with new policy updates saying that they were banning maps and other pedophilia related content. You could still talk about the subject of pedophilia and child porn in the sense like, oh hey, so and so is doing this, we have to stop them or something, but never promoting, not sharing child porn and whatnot. But we are here, which I don't know why, but anyway. Twitter refused to take down widely shared pornographic images and videos of a teenage sex trafficking victim because an investigation didn't find a violation of the company's policies, a scathing lawsuit alleges. The federal suit, filed Wednesday by the victim and his mother in the Northern District of California, alleges Twitter made money off clips which showed a 13-year-old, showed a 13-year-old engaged in sex acts and are a form of child sexual abuse material or child porn. The suit states, the teen, who is now 17, so they're still a minor, just so you know, and lives in Florida, is identified only as John Doe, and was between 13 and 14 years old when sex traffickers posing as a 16-year-old female classmate started chatting with him on Snapchat, the suit alleges. Doe and the traffickers allegedly exchanged nude photos before the conversation turned into blackmail. If the teen didn't share more sexually graphic photos and videos, the explicit material he'd already sent would be shared with his parents, coach, pastor, and others, the suit states. Doe, acting under duress, initially complied and sent videos of himself performing sex acts, and was also told to include another child in his videos, which he did, the suit claims. So this is something that I want to kind of clear up, is that of course there's going to be those people that are going to say, well, oh, he should have stopped. But what you need to understand is when you're 13 and 14 and creeps on the internet like that are saying, oh, we're going to send, yeah, they were probably going to follow through with it anyway. But the thing is, it's still really intimidating. Obviously, now, if somebody, if he were over age, his mind is more developed and whatnot, he's above the age of 18, and this happens to him, obviously, the more logical reasoning that would come to his mind would be, oh shit, I gotta report this to the authorities, because that's not okay. But obviously, your mind is so impressionable if you're 13 years old. So obviously he was gonna he felt like he had to comply. So, I don't know. Eventually, Doe blocked the traffickers and they stopped harassing him. But at some point in 2019, the videos surfaced on Twitter under two accounts that were known to share child sexual abuse material, court papers allege. Over the next month, the videos would be reported to Twitter at least 3 times. First on December 25th, 2019, but the tech giant failed to do anything about it until a federal law enforcement officer got involved, the suit states. Doe became aware of the tweets in January 2020 because they'd been viewed widely by his classmates, which subjected him to teasing, harassment, vicious bullying, and led him to become suicidal, court records show. While Doe's parents contacted the school and made police reports, he filed a complaint with Twitter saying there were 2 tweets depicting CP of himself and they needed to be removed because they were illegal, harmful, and were in violation of the site's policies. See, that's the thing. So they claim that this is in violation of the site's policies. Why didn't they do anything about it? And this is, 2 years ago? Come on. A support agent followed up and asked for a copy of Doe's ID so they could prove it was him after the teen complied. There was no response for a week, the family claims. Around the same time, Doe's mother filed 2 complaints on Twitter, reporting the same material, and for a week she also received no response, the suit states. So this time, Twitter's done nothing about it, and what really rubs me the wrong way is these complaints on this, criminal level are always reviewed by a person. It's not just going through a bot that's just having some mechanical error. There's actually a person who's reviewing everything that people submit when there's complaints regarding criminal activity on the platform. So to see that just kind of go by with no response is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is one reason I really hate Twitter. Finally, on January 28th, Twitter replied to Doe and said they wouldn't be taking down the material, which had already racked up over 167,000 views and 2,223 retweets, the suit states. Okay, that's another problem. If there is CP going around on their website and people are retweeting it, then that falls also onto, not only onto Twitter, but like, because of them leaving it up, these like, who the fuck would retweet that? Like, come on, they're spreading and sharing highly illegal material. Thanks for reaching out. We've reviewed the content and didn't find a violation of our policy, so no action will be taken at this time, the response reads. According to the lawsuit, if you believe there's a potential copyright infringement, please state a new report. If the content is hosted on a third-party website, you'll need to contact that website's support team to report it. Your safety is the most important thing, and if you believe you are in danger, we encourage you to contact your local authorities. In his response published in the complaint, Doe appeared shocked. Rightfully so. What do you mean you don't see a problem? We are both minors right now, and we're minors in the time of these videos that were taken. We both were 13 years of age. We were baited, harassed, and threatened to take these videos that are now being posted without our permission. We did not authorize these videos at all and need to be taken down, the teen wrote back to Twitter. He even included his case number from a local law enforcement agency. But still, the tech giant allegedly ignored him and refused to do anything about the illegal child sexual abuse material, as it continued to rack up more and more views. That's another problem. So, what I really have a problem with is the fact that when Twitter issues a statement to them, the first thing they say is, if you believe there's a potential copyright infringement, as if it's he was filing a complaint based on, hey, they're posting my videos of me without my permission. This is a copyright strike. No, this was not a copyright strike. This was like, they were calling on Twitter saying, hey, this is illegal, even if they were of age, but this video was uploaded without their knowledge or consent. That's still illegal. So Twitter really failed to like acknowledge the fact that this was a serious issue. And the other thing that really rubs me the wrong way is that they say your safety is the most important thing. Well, the problem is he's still a minor. He was a minor being a victim of sexual abuse when that video was filming. It's filmed sexual abuse. Therefore, his safety, and frankly, like, too, like, the fact that it was being spread around his school and it led to him feeling suicidal, his safety was not insured because of those videos that were uploaded. So it kind of seems hypocritical there that they say your safety is the most important thing. It's like, he's getting teased at school. He has a video of him. This is all very harmful to him and the person who's in the video. So I just don't understand the logic there. 2 days later, Doe's mom was connected with an agent from the Department of Homeland Security through a mutual contact who successfully had the videos removed on January 30th, the suit states. Only after this takedown demand from a federal agent did Twitter suspend the user accounts that were distributing CSAM and report the CSAM to the National Center on Missing and Exploited Children, states the suit filed by the National Center on Sexual Exploitation and two law firms. This is directly in contrast to their automated reply message and user agreements state that they will do to protect children. The disturbing lawsuit goes on to allege Twitter knowingly hosts creeps who use the platform to exchange CP material and profits from it by including ads interspersed between tweets advertising or requesting the material. Early Thursday, Twitter declined to comment to the post, but later in the day reversed course and sent a statement by email. Twitter has a zero-tolerance policy for any material that features or promotes child sexual exploitation. We aggressively fight online child sexual abuse and have heavily invested in technology and tools to enforce our policy, a Twitter spokesman wrote. Our dedicated teams work to stay ahead of bad faith actors and to ensure we're doing everything we can to remove content, facilitate investigations, and protect minors from harm, both online and offline. Well, they sure as hell failed to do so, because it says that the videos were removed on January 30th, so pretty much a month after the videos had a month to sit on the platform, The fact that they had to wait a month and then when a federal officer gets involved, then they do something about it, that's a huge problem. And this is another thing that I'm going to bring into some more relevant news, is the fact that, like, with the Onision show that was on Discovery Plus with Chris Hansen, who's a disgraced, washed-up alcoholic at this point, YouTube didn't do anything about Onision's channel until after the 3rd episode of the documentary aired, where it didn't really do anything to Onision. Like, yeah, I guess it made him look sort of bad, but it didn't do anything. It shamed the victims. It used their stories without their consent, but it kind of shifted the blame towards YouTube. So obviously that looks bad because it's in the press. So YouTube's like, oh shit, we gotta demonetize Onision's channel so it makes it look like we're actually doing something. So they actually took action. But it's really, really sad that these big tech companies don't do anything. They sit on this. They sit, and no matter how many complaints go in, they don't do anything until big news outlets or mainstream media makes some sort of comment about it, and then they're like, oh, we gotta do something about it now. It's like, no, I'm tired of all these big tech companies not caring for their users and only caring to profit, and it's always gonna be this way. It's never gonna change because, you know, if they're profiting off it, like it says in this article, they were profiting off of it indirectly. It's like, what is it gonna take to get these big tech companies to stop? And it's just so stupid, because let me make something very clear. So Twitter is all about banning Donald Trump when he was still a sitting president, but they're still okay with spreading child porn on their platform. Is that right? Because that doesn't sound very right to me. I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna ban a man for just saying something, you better as hell start banning the illegal stuff too, Twitter. Get your shit together. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I'm just really, I don't know what to do here. This is really concerning and disturbing. Make sure to be kind, unlike Ellen DeGeneres, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.